In today's video, we're going to take this faucet and we're going to replace it with this one here. So the first thing we want to do is we want to close our water. Now these valves are underneath the sink, so you may probably have one as well. Make sure you do test the water. No water, okay. If you don't have any valves underneath the sink, you may need to find the main valve for your house. So find that valve, it's somewhere in the basement usually, turn that off, come back and continue the work. Depending on the type of faucet that you have, the instructions here are going to be a little different, but most of the time they're the same. These faucets have two water lines attached underneath. All right, so let's grab our flashlight underneath here. Okay, so pretty simple. We've got a little clasp there, keeping the faucet in place. Let's undo those bolts. Okay, so we're going to be using our pliers. Okay. So we just loosen this up. So it looks like it's done. Now we're going to take this out. Okay. So this is sort of what holds it in place. Then we're going to take these off. And there you go. So this is the old one. Now we could take the water lines out of here, but we have new water lines in here. All right, so here is our new faucet. Well, it's not really new, it's used, but we're gonna clean this up. But this is the one that we're gonna be installing in here, just because, well, it looks a little nicer. So these usually come with two water lines, right? So we're gonna be using, we've got a metal pipe, and then we've got a gasket. So the gasket goes underneath like this. We screw this in from underneath. All right, so there's some residual over, and this is the old O-ring. It's still good. Now we're gonna take the new gasket provided to us by the faucet, attach it to the bottom like this, and this is what's gonna go over here. But let's clean this part off first. So here's our faucet. We're gonna disassemble it first because we want to screw in our water lines. The water lines go in there, but this comes off, at least on this faucet. So there are two screws in there, so we're gonna take them out. If you have a leak in your faucet, you gotta check the cartridges. So we're gonna take these handles off because we're not sure if the cartridges are working. Using an Allen key. Okay. So now these are the cartridges, right? So you can take these out. All right, so this is now off. Now we can feed our cold and warm through the holes. Like this. So now the cold is often on the right side. So let's put that on. And just gently turn it with a pair of pliers. You don't have to go super hard. Okay. Now our warm is going to go on the other side. Try not to bend these braided water lines. If you bend it too much, you can actually damage these lines. So don't ever bend them more than maybe 20-30 degrees. Tighten this up. Okay. Now we put this back on. Put the screws in there. Next we're going to grab the base that sits on the wood. Next we're going to grab the O-ring. The flat side should be at the bottom and fit at least in my faucet's base. Now I'm going to follow it down like this. Perfect. And now we're placing this down. Feed the water lines through. Make sure sure that this is nice and flush. And there you go. That's in. Next we go under. And now we're gonna hook up the other part. To grab the pipe. There's already a washer on here. First, second. Screw this to the bottom of the base. So now we tighten this until it tightens to the wood. All right, and now we're gonna take these and we're gonna attach them back to our water lines. Now we open the water. There you have it. You no longer have to call a plumber, pay $100 consultation fee. Just watch a couple more plumbing videos and do it yourself. And before I forget, make sure you click like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.